Oh, hello, Beam. I find it interesting, you and Soul both have MH at the end of your names on Twitch. Is that another shared idea thing? Oh, here we go. My stuff was all set up already for items. Let's just jump right into it. Nice to meet you. Hello. I am mildly surprised to see you here. I kind of thought you were just like asleep or something because, you know, idle on the Discord thing. Yeah, Valor Lance. Well, you woke up. Wow, that's certainly timing. Yeah, we've been doing exclusively Valor Lance for all of Grimclaw up to where we're at in G2. From Grimclaw 1 all the way to here. Only Valor Lance. Do you play Valor Lance, Beam? Well, I mean, that's actually amazing timing then. I see. Yeah, so our set we're running is Adrenaline 2, Challenger 2, Fortify as the attack skills, and Tremorize and Mind's Eye for the Rajang and Grimclaw. That's a big Rajang, oh my goodness. You are large. Big. Bigger. I saw that coming. It's always great when you just like go underneath him. It's like one of the upsides of large Rajang is you can just sometimes get underneath. Got him poisoned. Okay, so this one should miss. And then that one hits. Yeah. Yeah, hey Shaded. Those poison bubbles look kind of enormous. Is that because he's large? I wonder. Hello. Gonna back hop? No. Okay, so if you're far enough away, he can't reach you on that. On the first part of that. Which is actually really important to know. It does have a max distance he can travel. Yeah, this lance has a natural 20% affinity on it. And then Challenger 2 adds another 15, so 35 when it's active. Definitely not bad. Not bad. Okay, this again. Hello, Big G. One, two. Okay. Yeah, we're just getting right into it. Ooh, double back hop. That's a move. That's a move. You've got to respect the back hop. Alright, sometimes he just goes underneath you. Oh my gosh, that missed me. I was about to say, wow, I'm so lucky that I managed to avoid the chip damage and then just jumped in a different way to chip me again. Yeah, not taking that risk. More of this. Right on the head. Perfect. Maybe didn't get all the hits, but I did headshot him. Okay. There we go. As long as you get the first one, you're probably fine for the rest. Oh, the chip. Man, we're trying to avoid that. We're slowly getting beaten down. Ever so slowly, just getting worn down. More of the same, so we're safe here, and then that was kind of scary. A little bit. Man, I didn't know where the beam was coming down. And then it fell on me. I didn't know where to go. We're doing so well, staying alive. And then that happened. I thought I was going to be far enough away, just in general. So the problem there is that I ran one direction and I changed my mind and went another. I changed my mind because I was near the wall, and I didn't want to have like nowhere to run. But it looks like if you change directions like that, he can just nail you unless you panic dive it. Unfortunate. Most unfortunate. Yeah, if I had been facing if I had chosen right in the first place instead of left and then right, we would have been fine. Okay, we just walk forward, and then, yep. I was not ready for him to do that a second time, to be honest. Use a Jaggy right there. Jaggy boost. Dang it. Not the best hits there. Okay, so right there, that hit lingered even after the Valor move. It was still active. Oh my gosh, now we're resetting. We went from a solid start to getting comboed against the wall. Dang. Okay, so yeah, if you Valor stance the punch move, or no, sorry, the spin forward lingers forever. So if you stance it, you want to not input a direction, because that means your Valor lasts longer. I guess maybe the more correction is, if he spin punches you and you're next to a wall, so you're still within the punch, you need to not input any direction to make the Valor stance give you enough iframes to hopefully get out of it. That's the takeaway we're getting here. And I don't like it, but it's how it is. That is how I feel about that. Yeah. That's just... I'm a little frustrated with that. We had such a nice start, even with the cart. And then he just slammed me against the wall and I died because I couldn't get away from him. Yeah, being against the wall is normally a bad thing with monsters, but like... I feel like it's extra bad with Rajang because a lot of his attacks are just like immediate area quick things. And when they can't move away from you at all. Because, you know, a lot of his things are like, they hit but while moving with a direction. And at a wall, they're just constantly there. So you're just getting hit over and over. Oh, please don't penalty for that. I shouldn't have done that. This is a much smaller Rajang compared to before. So, like the size difference, you can see, it's so different. Thank you. I'm so glad that the hit pushed me down out of the way of the beam. Also, thank you for clearing the path. What are you doing? Quite the tremor. You can. The problem is that if you are too close, right, and you Valor it, his action of the jump and slam down, the body itself is a hitbox. And if you Valor that hitbox and slide backwards into the beam hitbox is still valid. And they'll just delete you. That's the problem. There's our challenger. No, in that case, I'm pretty sure the slam got me. Walk forward, walk back, walk forward. Yep, we've learned a lot of things about fighting Rajang. Nice snipe with jab. I don't know what he's doing. Turning around to 180, beam me. That's what. Oh my gosh, the ledge. like to, you know, have my health back right now. Be nice. Yeah, I normally do not lance a Rajang, much less Valor lance Rajang. So this has been a big learning experience, this hunt. He's just punch. He is just punch. Good. Only got the tremor there. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. No! All of that time, and then a single turn, and the red health is gone. We were doing so well. Like a couple of moves away from him moving, and then one hit got me. Yeah. I mean, cool, we have adrenaline or whatever active, but also, dang. Also, dang. I don't like being run at in this narrow area. I saw that coming. I was like, wait, no, he's gonna miss me with the first one because he's gonna go too far. And then I died. I've got to remember that he does have a minimum distance that he can go. Like, if you're too close, he's not just going to slam in front of you because he has to go at least X distance. And so what I should have done there was facing away and stancing for the second one. Would have been the optimal thing there. But I didn't think about it in time. That's okay, that's only first. We can still make this one work. Yeah, we're saying. So, like, we stand here. Yeah, he can't hit. Oh my gosh. I just took a hit because the Jaggy bit me. I was like, alright, let's space this out so we know where to move. And the Jaggy went bap. And I got hit. And we reset. Dang it. Hello, Red Velvet. Yeah, I've just started. We started late today. I can't. The Jaggy just, like, ruined all of that. Dang it. Dang Jaggy. Normally, just not an issue, and he bit me at the worst possible time and flinched me. But it's good to know that, yeah, he does have a minimum distance he travels. A specialist? Sure, why not, I guess. Or not. We're still getting good knowledge out of this, even if the ways we're carding are kind of frustrating. Exactly. This way. I do not know the song, unfortunately, but it still made me laugh. Yeah, I have never watched. This is a big regime. We went from small regime to big regime. I'm less a fan of big regime, to be quite honest. Okay, sure, we're just gonna go through each other. Sure, don't back off into me. Yeah, if a song is like in X movie or film, I am much more likely to have no idea about it. Yes, size absolutely really does matter in God. The size has mattered enough that for the EX fight specifically, it has changed the weapon I go for. Because the extra size can make dodging or avoiding certain attacks that much harder. Or hitting specific parts harder. Size can be a huge difference in how things work. Don't punch me. What are you doing? What was that? You just like back hopped into a wall 3 times. I'm not saying it's not a good song, it's just that I'm very unlikely to know of said songs. If they're from X media. Hey there, Locust. No! What was that angle? Okay, close. There we go, see? You just gotta learn to work with the distances. This is a great example of where size actually does matter as well. The extra size means I was having that much, I couldn't hit the tail. He's just too large for those pokes. Yeah, size can make a huge difference with how you can attack. Yeah, taller Zhang is harder to hit. so glad that did hit me. That one is one of the most awkward ones. Don't kill me. Good. Okay. 1 and a 2. We're working on it. No, do not back hop into me. Yep, I was afraid of that. Going for mounts on Rajing is really risky though, just because of how quickly he can act out of things. Down. Back hop again? Nope. Turn around beam. Again, the size is playing me here. Yeah, big Rajing is a lot more awkward to fight with Lance. Alright. Moving on. Moving on. I think we want him up. If we can get him up here, that'd be ideal. Yeah, up is good. There's less things... What was that? What was that? Why? There's less things to hit, or get stuck on up here. Yeah. This area is not great in general, but at least if we're on top, I can see better. That's like my reasoning. Oh my gosh, please stop. I hate how he moves. Can't hit him. Thank you. I'm so glad that tip enraged him, because that means... okay, I'm down here now. I want to get up, but I don't know how to approach him when he's like this. I don't know what's safe in, as far as vines go, when he's not even coming down. He's just like trying to punch me from over there. I don't know how to, I don't know what's going on. He's stuck in a loop of not knowing how to get down. I didn't see the ledge there. There was a hole there that I couldn't jump over, that I didn't see. Alright then. I guess that's one reason to not be up there. Good to know. That lasted like 9 minutes before car. We can keep trying on this one. He went for the slam, and there happened to be a little ledge in the way that prevented me from moving. Hello, we need a depot. I think on future ones, if I see him go in that zone, I'm just gonna dung him instantly. And try to work with a different zone. Afternoff, please. Because that's no good. Did it even work? I don't see the effects on him. Can you down Rajang? I am now doubtful about this. There he goes. Interesting. I just couldn't see the effects on his body. That missed, okay. Okay. Doesn't feel any different from normal Rajang right now. That would be why. His tired state hardly lasted at all. Goodness, it's so hard to approach him. No, that was my mistake. I shouldn't have gone for that poke. I thought I could poke and then stance, but he just punched me and I died. I need to get this kill with only one cart. That's the goal right now. Is I'm not gonna commit to a run unless I can do it on one cart or get a really good time even with two. I feel like. It's definitely a doable thing, and it's something I need to be able to accomplish, so I can have more leniency with the other two. Right, so, takeaway here is if he goes on the other side, we just need to dung him and hope he leaves. And we try again. We just keep trying again. I do, that also. I would like a not giant Rajang. That would make things easier, overall. Is this one smaller? No, not really. I would say no. What? Why does he just keep missing? Yeah, definitely not a smaller Rajang. Oh, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? I can't see anything. Kind of just like trying to fish for a mount. Okay. Nope, I thought I could get underneath him and out of the way in time. I also thought that might mount him, with how many we've been doing. I paid for it. Dang it. I don't know why I stance in that direction instead of forward. That was my own mistake, though. I had the wrong angle, and so the slam just hit me. I probably just input a direction a little bit before stancing, and I paid for it again. About them, yes. Sorry, know the answer to what? I don't know what the question is. I'll pay attention to that and see if I notice it. Can we have a smaller Rajang this time? No. The answer to this is no. We cannot have a smaller Rajang. So that one didn't because it was on the ground after the hit, I'm guessing, or something. Yeah, it's a status build-up thing, which also decays, which is why you can have varying things. Varying time to mount. Does it? Does it not decay? I kind of thought it did, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Why are you way over there? Now I'm curious if it does or not. I thought it did. Like other statuses. What? That missed me? That entire thing missed me. Okay. Yeah, so that one counted. I think I saw those sparks that you mentioned. And I have no idea on that one. I just didn't have the right angle there. And I also didn't have the right angle there. Cool. Messed it up twice in a row. That's really unfortunate. And around we go again. Zhang is just a time to get past. But at least we can say it's not Najarala Gore Grimclaw. At least it's not that. Like, you can improve most hunts by saying at least it's not Najarala as part of this. Hey there, FPS. I hope your finals go well. Also, not a small Rajang. I think small Rajang is definitely the uncommon side of this. We keep getting a large Rajangs. Can we get up here? At least it's a little easier to fight up here. Nope. Just tumbled me down the hill. Yeah, occasionally we get small ones, but they mostly like to be big. Stop chipping me. Stop. I hate that. That move is like, it feels like that move is built to deal with Valor, even though I'm pretty sure it existed before Valor did. It just lands right behind you, and then you take the hit because it's behind you. Nope. Bad spot to be in. It's hard to get a run going on this guy. Where you live long enough in the first cart to make it feel worthwhile, and then don't screw up the second one in some way. And like, if this was just a hunt against only a Rajang, I would just continue. Considering I have to get through 3 different monsters. I don't want to go in on all of my resources on just one of them. That's how I feel about it. I'm not sure if that would help at all, though. The thing is, like, I need to be improving how I fight Rajang specifically, so fighting other things might be a bit of a distraction to that. I don't know. It's a big Rajang. We keep rolling big Rajangs. not the start we want. Okay, maybe this one's not as big. This is like medium regime. I keep forgetting how big his body is when he does that. It's like, we just walk around this, and no, the arms come down and hit me. Would the oils help? I mean, no oils. I mean, yeah, sword and shield oils will probably help just about anything, but still. But still. Hard with a missing letter. No, I would pick the stamina. The exhausting oil, definitely. Hey look, it's a Rajang that's kind of big. Medium Rajang? Big Rajang, I'm not sure. I can poke his head, so it's okay, but it has to be up poke. Okay, so... See, that one's fine. That one was alright. He just went around me. More punches, got it. The problem is, Big G, is that Mind's Eye oil, you only can get 5 of them. And it would have to last between both the Rajang hunt and the Grimclaw hunt. And the likelihood that I'd be able to... Really? That hit me? That I'd be able to get Grimclaw's part breaks on his claws before the oil ran out. Stop! Is kind of low. I feel like. Because they don't take much raw damage and we're using a poison lance. Oh dang, I hate that. How... If you hit him and trigger his enrage, he just immediately cancels whatever he was doing, and you just lose out on that opportunity. Like, alright, it's over now. My turn. Oh, they do? That's the reason we're not using a natural purple lance or sharpness +2. The claws bounce you on purple. That's the whole reason we decided to keep the Mind's Eye setup going on. Because otherwise you bounce. Stop moving away from me like that. I thought he was going to stop earlier than that, so I didn't try anything. No, it's if I want to avoid bouncing on the claws, I need Mind's Eye. Gosh, this Rajang just won't stop. No, it's mostly for the Grimclaw, and it just so happens that Rajang also needs it. Or it also helps with Rajang to prevent damage. Dang it, he didn't... See, right there, he didn't hit me with the back hop, and so then I was left vulnerable trying to get out of the way of the follower. It is really, really hard to keep up with fishing. That's pretty much the takeaway here. It's very hard to keep up with. You could argue, for example, say, running a lance without Mind's Eye and attempt to just break the claws with, say, the Valor Stance attack or Lance Charge Poke or things like that. Because there are attacks available that don't bounce. Specifically, the Stance Double Slash, the Charge Finisher Poke, the Charge Turnaround Sweep. All of those don't bounce. The problem you run against then is that the claws on Grimclaw, okay, the claws themselves, so there's like the lower claw and then there's the upper forearm part of the claw, and hitting both of those does count as far as breaking them goes. And the claws have really low raw damage hit zones and pretty alright thunder, and the forearms have really good hit zones when enraged. So you could get a break if you're careful playing around the claws and hitting the wing arms when they're enraged. Okay, I see. I hope you can get some rest. I'll take over the cardy stuff as usual. Yeah, I think that could be doable. Running something with thunder would probably still be nice for that, but then you run into the thing where Rajang takes like no thunder damage. Yeah, nothing. Rajang is all weak to ice. All weak to ice. And takes 240 from poison. Sleep works okay. Yeah, I realize that now. Sleep works okay. And Blast works pretty alright on Rajang as well. But yeah. He's mostly just weak to ice when it comes to that. Then you get to Gore. And Gore is not really weak to ice, it's a mix of fire and thunder. And takes 300 from poison and 100 from blast. And again, sleep can work for things. But then you get to Grimclaw. Get to Grimclaw, and he takes a little bit of ice damage. Not a ton, but there is some. You're looking at 5s and 10s. 0 on the hind legs and tail, 5 on the head and neck, 10 elsewhere. Again, thunder is ideal for that. And he takes 240 from poison, which is solid. I guess Blast could potentially work for the breaks. He takes less damage from Blast overall, only at 80 compared to the others, but also builds up slowly. So I guess you could make a case for trying to use Blast and getting breaks easier with that. Yeah, I could drop Mind's Eye if I, like, say if I tried to, right? If we tried dropping Mind's Eye, we would have to focus the wing arms until they broke before fighting Tigers properly. Because all it takes is one missed bounce. Or one bounce and you're kind of dead. You're just kind of dead. I don't know if I want to divert into making yet another lance, especially after all the effort we went into for this one. But a case could potentially be made for Blast, yeah. Although now I'm curious about something. What is the rest on? Yeah. It's hard, yeah. What is this? I was looking to see what the full Raging Bracky set has, and the other thing it has is Brawn, which is Stamina Thief and Knockout King, which is really not relevant for Lance in the slightest. I was just curious that on like if we replaced the Sword Saint earring, what would be in there? I mean, I guess if I was replacing Sword Saint with something else, right? We could use a different. A point could be made for the Expert one. Or the health one. These ones less so. These ones also less so, but one of these earrings over Sword Saint for either extra damage or extra health could definitely be a thing. It might be worth trying without Mind's Eye on a Grimclaw without a Rajang and see. I guess, yeah. Maybe. Alright, let me look at, now that we're thinking about other options at the moment. Look at Lances again. I would not go back to Nessa. I would use this set and just modify it slightly. I would just swap the headpiece, because it's just a Sword Saint earring giving us Mind's Eye, so I would just swap that for a different earring. Like, health. Looking at Blast Lances. Looking at Blast Lances. Yeah, so you mentioned the Svarog, which is the Hellblade Lance. Natural purple, 5% affinity, 300 raw, 30 blast. Also looks cool. It does look cool. The other potential contenders. Other potential contenders. I don't think slots are really relevant for anything we're working with, is the thing. Like, we don't need more slots for things. Teostra has same raw, but more blast. The different Bracky ones have different offerings between raw and blast and sharpness. I'm not doing Crimson, and you would want sharpness +2 for Crimson anyways. Crimson is very much low raw. Low raw, high blast, high affinity in slots, yeah, so no. Let me look. the Hellblade one. What does it all take? Notably, it doesn't take the Hyper Slog Bones that the other one we have does. The one we just made. Where is... Glavinus at? Let me have a look. There we go. Let me see. Let's take a moment to have a think. So it calls for Glav Palliums, which we're fine on. We have enough Hellblade Cortexes. We probably have enough shards. Hellblade Powder? 5. There's 2 there. Is it doable? Maybe. Hold on, actually. 1 powder. 1 powder here. 2 powder here per 3. 4, 5. Yeah? We have exactly enough powder, actually. Maybe? I think we have a bunch of hyper flare scales from hunting the hyper Glavinus earlier as well. Yep, and hyper pyro scales? Just enough. Alright, how's money looking? Bad. Definitely a consideration. Oh yeah, I need to check the tickets, you're right. That too. We should be fine on tickets, but I'll still check. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. Let's consider it. I don't have enough standard Glavinus fangs. Wow, of course. That's what I'm missing. Ordinary Glavinus fangs. That's from like, what, low rank? Yeah, low rank wound head. I mean, we can get that. It's just amusing that I'm missing. That's what I'm missing. Do we want to try this? I think we might want to try this. That's a cool lance too, and that's honestly, you know, reason enough on its own. All right, what I'm going to do first, though, right? We're going to go with your original idea first, where we grab. We're going to have so many deviant lances. We grab X random weapon. You know, we'll just grab a lightning weapon in this case. And we'll grab a... I feel like health as a full feather is kind of valuable, actually. Like, that's a significant help with staying alive. I'm out of money. That's okay. Yeah, I do. That's fine, though. So, right. So, I say we throw on this. Let me just go grab a random Grimclaw, and we're going to see how this goes. And that's a subquest on this one anyways. And we're just gonna try to work around the claws without Mind's Eye and see what happens. And see what happens. Tremorez is absolutely too important to drop for both Rajang and Grimclaw, but Mind's Eye? Well, I guess we'll see. Oh, also Corkscrew Jab is can't bounce either. See, that's the thing, right? He can go for a thing and he can turn into and you end up bouncing, which is really scary. And there's Abseros, of course. Abseros, why? Got body blocked by Abseros. Yeah, the bounce, bad. So, getting in with your lance in such a way where you don't bounce. Abseros, please. Yeah, it's also a lot harder to get guard on the set as compared to other things. So I feel like a lot of play might revolve around going for his rear and stuff until he enrages, right? Because his front becomes really dangerous when we have to worry about the claws. So say we focus on his rear. Until we get to the point of him being enraged and we can try to go for the wing arms then, maybe. There we go, so now he's enraged. It's Abseros. Go away. The claws are still a bounce, but the wing arms are better now. I'm dead. I jumped right into a rock. I jumped right into it. Finding an opening to work with just to get hits in is definitely a challenge when you're worried. Because normally you want to be able to go for the head, but with the claws being in danger, it's just really scary trying to attack near the head. Not again. Really? That thing was so far away from me? That rock was so far away and it didn't matter. See, even right now, the claw can bounce you, even when he's enraged. You have to hit the wing arm specifically, which can be hard when the claw beneath it is bouncing. But it's doable. It's just awkward. I'm just trying to fight the Tyrex. I'm just trying to fight them. And we're just running into things like area transitions. Stop being over there. So we can already see the lack of Mind's Eye makes it so much harder to actually approach Tigers. Like, just to get in where you can fight him, because you're constantly worried about, am I gonna bounce before the break happens? Even when his claws are softer, you end up bouncing trying to get into them. Which is part of the issue we were having before. In the how get to claw safely to break. Blast will help in the context of breaking them faster, but actually getting those hits in safely on a monster like Tigrex is a lot more difficult than it might seem. You can see how infrequently I'm able to find places to hit him without bouncing. Because yes, the stance attack and the lance charge options don't have to worry about it, but having time and safety to accomplish that is difficult. There are openings to work with, but the thing is, he also hasn't done any of them. He hasn't done a single double roar yet where I would normally charge in and get attacks in. He just hasn't done them. He's throwing puffs of dust and rocks, and not roaring. I don't know what skill I would possibly want at that point. The skills we have are very solid for what we're working with. It's just that Mind's Eye is such a core aspect of it because of how it allows you to actually fight him. You gotta think about, all right, what do these skills that I'm going for do for me, and what am I giving up? And I don't want to give up most of what we already have. What we already have is very solid. Abseros, please. See, that's a move where you can get in on the claw. See, the thing is, I can already do health 50 if I swap Mind's Eye because of the feather. Same thing, I could do crit eye too because of the feather, the Hayabusa or whatever. Heartbreaker is a lot If it's a choice between Mind's Eye and Heartbreaker, we're going to take Mind's Eye. Because Mind's Eye is useful throughout, and Heartbreaker still requires you to actually break the parts. If I'm sacrificing Mind's Eye for Heartbreaker, there's no significant benefit to doing so. Because normally you take Heartbreaker either to make a fight easier, or because you're trying to get a break for a drop or something, or whatever. In this case, we're taking Mind's Eye because... less because we want a break, and more because it lets us attack safely. Like right there, because of those bounces, I was unable to recover in time, and he had plenty of time to turn around and hit me. I can't swap my bottom 3 pieces of armor, because that's what's giving me Adrenaline 2 and Challenger 2. If it breaks faster, it makes the fight easier. Yes and no. Right, so... The point where it's irrelevant if it breaks or not, for Grimclaw, is yes, it makes the fight easier. It does make the fight easier because you don't have to worry about bouncing, but if you don't have to bounce in the first place because of Mind's Eye, that's also making things easier. And so between the two, it becomes more like breaking it doesn't accomplish anything that Mind's Eye doesn't, is what I'm getting at. If we were doing Blast, it would be easier to break it, yes. If I'm giving up Mind's Eye, I'm not swapping it for Heartbreaker. I'm swapping it for something that will help me survive longer. Like Health 50. Okay, there is a break. So now that we have that break, let's find out and make sure we can actually poke it with, say, White Sharpness. Come on, give me your claw. I need to poke it and make sure. Yes. So if you get the break, then you can attack safely. I forgot how big that hit on it is. Just so much of that is just a big hitbox. Now I just want to like hit his paw and just hit the claw and make sure it's not actually bouncing. Yeah, it seems fine now. Like once you get the break, you're fine. And there are options for hitting said wing arms, just, you know, difficult. Health 50 would definitely give us a lot of staying power. So also, if you get him to the point of being tired, there's that. So, okay. Okay. I think it's definitely worth considering trying. I don't have any existing blast lances already, do I? To test it with? I don't think so. No. I actually kind of want to test this is more me seeing roughly how Blast feels in regards to getting the breaks. That's what I'm checking next. Before I commit to making a lance for it, let me grab. So this thing has a fair bit more blast at 55.
Hi.
Yes. Specifically on Grimclaw, how does blast buildup feel? And how effective will it be? That is now what I'm checking. His buildup is less, or the damage from blast is less than on other monsters. Or less than on the other ones we're doing. Oh, there's tremors on that. Okay, I didn't know there was tremors on the rock throw. That was a blast dust. It's hard to tell when it happens. Anyways, let's see how many procs that we can get. Oh, there's tremors. I'm so not used to fighting him without tremor res. And also, yeah, without Valor. That's interesting. So there was a blast. I can't. Stupid Apsaros. There's just Apsaros in the way all the time. I just want to test things, and there's just hello Apsaros. You're everywhere. They're just in the way. Everything is in the way. There's an enrage. That was another blast explosion, I think. Nope. Dang it, I got rolled and then he just did that. Ugh. Just want to hit his wings and find out. No, not again. I'm dead. Those roars are very deadly. Maybe Hunting Horn was not the best one to try this on. I was just looking to see, hey, do I have a blast weapon that also isn't necessarily going to be too focused on the raw aspect of it? I don't know. Yeah, guild hunting horn, maybe not the best idea for this. I just don't have a ton of blast weapons. No. I mean, for avoiding damage maybe, but I'm definitely not much... No, the tremor, I forgot. I guess in the sense that I'm used to fighting Grimclaw with Valor. Oh, hello, Tremors. Abseros, why? Abseros, please, get away from me. Right, Tremors. Yeah, Tremor res is actually incredibly important now that I'm seeing this happen. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Alright, we are finding out why Tremor res was important right now. So yeah, that skill is staying on us. Absolutely. I feel... yeah. That one's fine though, it's jammed in, we don't have to worry about losing it. Okay. Hold on, let me check something. What in here even has blast that I could test with? In a finished state. I have a sword and shield. I have a sword and shield, and we could throw Mind's Eye oil on that as well. See, the torso, we're keeping Big G, because the torso is giving us Fortify. I don't want to drop the torso. The torso just having Fortify is really good. We have blast. Dual blades blast. Sword and shield. A blast greatsword. A glaive. And a longsword. Just go back to this. Go for the health earring. I might go for this, but before I do so, let me look. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the paralysis options. Sleep does have a decent one in the Malfestio, but still. I guess we could try it. Okay. Just regular. I think what we're gonna try, I think we'll try for the Hellblade one, honestly. So let me go get some normal Glavenus Fangs. I think we'll try it. Six. So, it was 6. Scorching Blade. Or this one. Doesn't matter, okay. Just win in the head and get the kill, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna try it. And then you get, you know, thing. You have successfully influenced me. I didn't buy more Pierce. I thought about buying more Pierce and then I didn't do it. That's cool. Notice me. I would say I'm leaning damage. Damage being more important, which is why we dropped the options we had. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. It's more so than is that out of the things we have great damage. I just need what we've come up with here with trying Blast and dropping Mind's Eye is definitely risky. But as far as damage options goes, it's a potential one. Sure. Can I just like shoot you? Glavenus, please. Just want to get your head. Yes, we've done Thunderlord. If you do exclamation point EX, you can see all the deviants we've done. The thing is, right, Bean? is I'm trying to do all of Grimclaw with Valor Lance specifically. When we do Deviants on this, I try to stick with one weapon and oftentimes one style for the entire run of it. So the goal here is less what works good and more how well can I pull this off under my risk limitations. I actually have the Thunderlord Lance fully upgraded. The only reason we're not using this, the Thunderlord Lance, is because this particular hunt, Grimclaw 2, is a Rajang and a Gormagala and a Grimclaw. And Rajang is not something you really want a Thunder Lance for. I would like something to be effective against all three of the things I fight. I fully expect to go back to the Thunderlord Lance after this particular hunt. Yeah, we did our Hunting Horn Deviant run was against Jedi Garuga. So we're just getting some Glavenus Fangs, because if I'm going to make the Hellblade Lance, I need Glavenus Fangs to start with. So yeah, we have been struggling with the Rajang part, and while this may not necessarily make the Rajang side easier, it is, again, potentially a better output. I don't know, we're trying things. I'm just trying things. But the thing is, right? Wait, let me start that over. We've been running a set that has Mind's Eye using the Sword Saint Earring. Mind's Eye is marginally useful against Rajang because of the red arms, although generally you're just not going to hit the red arms in the first place. And very useful against Grimclaw because his claw parts will bounce you even on purple before they're broken. So the idea here is build a Blast Lance, because even if Grimclaw takes a bit less blast damage than the others, the build up on it is also pretty alright. And it'll work fine against Rajang and the Gore. There we go. And then by dropping the Sword Saint Earring, we can go for the Health Up Earring instead. Is honestly what I feel like would be more valuable to me. An extra 150 health spread through the entire hunt is really strong. Mind's Eye is not a defensive skill as much as it is... I wouldn't call Mind's Eye a defensive skill for this. It's more that it removes a particularly dangerous aspect. So it feels more of a defensive skill to me. But yeah. Anyways. Svarog, Boomer. Look, we have no money again. Money gone. Money gone. That's really not worth much. Maybe? Sell down to 10 of these. That's at a solid 60,000. a lot of wing talons. That'll help a bit. I've spent them all a long time ago. This file has over 1,000 hours in it. Those eggs are long gone. Do you also make massive amounts of armor and weapons? I'm curious. This is for 14? Let me make sure I don't spend things I'm gonna need. As long as we have 5 shards and 5 cortexes left, we're fine. Alright, cool. Capped it off. I had all the parts, just needed the money. That's a relief, we don't have to spend time farming for that one. Yet another finished Deviant Lance. And our first Hellblade weapon too, actually. Alright, let's give it a shot. Yeah, this... Lots and lots of gear. Okay, so now we go grab this one, and we swap it for the health feather, and our new lance, a little more raw. Sharpness is, yeah, fine. And upgrade the feather as well. Well, our money is also still gone. Dang, I'm out of money. I just was supposed to, it's all gone. It's just all gone all the time. I haven't done any Yukianlos farming in a while. I remember that being a thing I would do in Generations for money. Privilege. I think I can buy those? I'm like, pretty sure? I forgot you can buy eggs. Definitely forgot that was a thing you could do. Well, it's maxed. Alright, so yeah, we just swapped our Mind's Eye for health 50. Which I feel like is worth it. And this is still the same, we still have Corkscrew Jab. We have all of our stuff here, we don't need cool drinks. We have all of our stuff here though. Yeah, let's try some more. Yeah, it does cost a lot of coins. So, no Mind's Eye, but now we have a Blast Lance to try out. I feel like, hold on, if we're gonna use this, we should probably also use the Hellblade colors to make it match up. Yeah, that's the hope. Card 2 and 3, and also the 4th, remember, because insurance, so... That's the hope. The health 50 will help us last longer and make more use of our Fortify and Adrenaline. Is the hope. That's the wrong way. Yeah, cart 4 is failure, but you still have that extra 50 on cart 4. So, making cart 4 last longer is important too. No, let's just get a small Rajang, and we'll be happy. That's not a small Rajang. I disagree. Nice, good start. Oh, I have not used the Blast Lance in quite some time. Just as a whole. Purple sharpness doesn't hurt either. Okay, we walk forward and we stand sit. That was close. Oh, just rage. Right into it. So now we have to watch out for the arms. Because now they're red. Just gotta keep that in mind. Oh, wow, that's still hit. That's really unfortunate. Okay. You can poke through his body to get to the arms. Really gotta focus on hitting his rear then, when he's enraged. Or the head, properly. Okay. No! Don't. Ah, I didn't expect him to just enrage again, and then I died because of it. I'm gonna reset. He went from being red-armed to normal again to roaring and turning around and just punching my lights out while I was still in the stagger. And it caught me off guard. I don't believe so. You would think, but round we go again. Ah, it's a Rashang, who is still big. Definitely feeling like getting the small Rashangs is just a matter of having good luck, because they just keep being big. Big. Why would you do this to me? You just missed me on both of them that time. No, I was trying to avoid that. Ah, Regine. And then he just misses me. He just punches through me. I need to stop getting wrecked at the start of this. Like, that's not helping. It's not even a matter of bouncing or not. It's just like I'm getting, you know, in awkward positions and sloped and everything. Nope, definitely not. We haven't made it past Rajang even once tonight. It's been a bit of a time. I feel like this lance should probably be able to finish him off faster as well. Hey look, the Rajang is big. Alright, so I feel like if we get lucky enough to get a small Rajang, we should do our best with that, because this one's medium. This is a medium Rajang, I guess. Wait, this one's not actually that large. Twice in a row with that move. No, actually, this one's fine. This is a fine size of Rashang. Double back hop. Into that. Wow, he really likes that move on this one. That is definitely the hope. No, I missed my turnaround, folks. Back hop? No. You really have to be a certain distance for that roar to hit you. He's just like back hopping and circle punching over and over. I did not expect the Valor stance to trigger on him turning into me. That could have been worse. I thought the tremor was going to trigger, but no, that was the grab, not the slam. Just kind of looking for the right openings to work with, you know? That's not what I saw coming. Yeah, and it does. Thanks for taking that down. I'm definitely a fan of when he punches the barriers down. Makes it easier to see what's going on. Back up. Back up again? No? Kind of. Yeah, a lot of everything is just learning how to maneuver. No! I was doing so good! And he got me with that, of all things? Oh no, that was not the big laser. I got one hit in. That's unfortunate, but at least I didn't get punished too hard. We're doing so good at not getting hit too much. I'm amazed I got away with that. If he had punched even one more time, I would have taken the hit. No. Wow, he missed all three of them. I was like perfectly spaced to not take that hit, I guess. Again? Man. I do not like how this has gotten to me. Into a back hop, no. Into a back hop, no. Into punching the wall, because that's just what Rajang does. Alright, area change. So the plan here is immediately dung bomb him when we get in there and hope he moves. Just dung and go. I mean, we'll still fight him in here, but like, we want him to leave. We do not want him in here. I almost took that hit. What? It's so weird when he punches around your Valor. It's like, alright, what do I do now? Out of the way of the back hop. Potential back hops. What are you doing? You're side hopping and then punching the nothing? Sure. Okay. Good positioning. Leave. I honestly am not sure the dung bombs work on Rajang. They don't seem like they do. Not much room to fight up here. Single bounce, huh? They could, I don't know. Some monsters just don't care about dung bombs. Rajang might just be one of those. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I was not ready for that, and then I stanced it anyways. No. Not like. Stop back hopping. That's such an awkward way to attack. No, I missed. Okay, forward. Back. Forward. Glad I didn't commit to more than that. I think it was tricking me. Attacking the wall to bait me into attacking him. Alright, we're moving on. Moving on. Hello, physical. Yeah, we changed some of our setup for this one. Remember, he's still really deadly when he's tired. Being tired does not mean he's any less dangerous. Especially when there's smalls to get in the way. Instantly changes areas, okay. Oh shoot, also a raid. Lumi, I just realized. Hello. Welcome to one of the harder hunts we've done in a while. Thank you, Locust. No, I stanced wrong. I was not ready for him to do that at that angle, and I stanced the wrong direction. Hello. We are doing Grimclaw 2? Or Grimclaw G2, I should say. With Valor Lance. Oh, you just got to G rank. Is this your first time through GU then? Because if so, that's pretty cool. Yeah, GU is a big and fun game. Definitely my favorite Monster Hunter out there. What weapons have you been enjoying playing? And also, I'm curious, do you have other Monster Hunter experience? Tell me more about yourself, if you don't mind. I am the curious. I need to update the no thing because that was more for Rise than for GU. So I definitely look up GU stuff. Punch. Alright, we found a way to take advantage of that. That's good. Oh, that was a 3 hit? A 3 when he's not enraged is unusual. Dang it. Okay, only played Valor Bow. Wow. Only Valor Bow. And yeah, I know. I know, G. Yeah, there you go. There's the limp. Okay, so 13-ish minutes, that's pretty good. We're getting better. Only one card. This is the first time I think we've done Rajang on one card. So we're improving. Only Valor Bow though. That's cool. I don't have a ton of bow experience, so we've used it for a few things out there. Yeah, finally a good run. We definitely feel that. Oh wait, he's not asleep. That's less good. I kind of thought he'd be asleep by the time I got in here. What? What are you doing up there? Come down. Get down. I don't like this. There we go, that's better. Yeah, stay down here, please. I was gonna capture him, but then he didn't go to sleep before I got in here, like he usually does. Ah, that's scary. Laser me. It's not what I meant. It's okay, we're zoomed down. Might as well carve. Okay. I just realized I don't want to carve because there's a bug here. So he could take my red health. So there's Rajang down in pretty reasonable time, and with only one card. Finally, after all of these attempts where I'm getting bodied, we got a good one. Now we have Gore. Honestly, the real threat is going to be Grimclaw and working around his claws. Trying to avoid that. No, it exploded! I forgot they did that. No, it went up the wall. You see that? It went up the wall and came back and hit me in the back. That's what just happened there. I just saw it from the other angle. I didn't even know they could do that. Yeah, I haven't seen that before either. That is a new way for those to work for me. Oh my gosh, that almost hit me. Don't like where my health is at right now. Took a lot of hit. Oh, ledges, please. Ledges, please. Don't like that I'm still not out of I haven't activated. There it goes. That's what I was trying to do. So I wasn't gonna be getting sapped by Frenzy. I wasn't sure if the tail was going to hit me from there or not. Yeah, I would agree. But now he's not in this room, so that's okay. Now he's in this room. Go away, Jaggies. Stay away from me. Although admittedly, getting out of that zone right there into an open spot is also kind of bad. You kind of want to fight him down here, even if there's not a ton of room. Being camped right now. I kind of just need him over here. He really wants to just throw orbs at me. Wow, those come up. Those do loop around. I didn't notice that before. But they can loop back around. That's scary. Can't hit him. Cool, there's our tail. Yeah, the 1, 2, 3 is always the same pattern. That almost hit me. More of that move. Interesting. Oh my gosh, I'm just trying not to get hit and lose my red. He really likes the dive bomb on this one. Really likes the dive bomb on this one. Well, that's 4 times he's decided to go for it now. What are you doing? 5 times? Yeah, that one curves around. I didn't see that in time. Going for it. If he wants to walk menacingly at me, I'll take it. Wow, those whiffs. Okay. Then he goes low. That's not high, that's low. Jaggy, stay away. That Jaggy wanted my health. They were like, we're gonna get you. Get off the ledge as fast as possible. Oh my gosh, I almost ran out of stamina for that. Oh my gosh, I almost didn't get that off in time either. Headshot. He's trying. Unlike some monsters, though, he's not actually any... There's no danger. Oh, I got red health. At some point in there, I lost my red health. I don't know where. But you're not... He's not at... I guess maybe he is. I don't know. I lost red health somewhere. I'd have to go back and look. I don't know where I lost it. He's eating, right? Yeah. I can't see anything. The charges are not great when he's... in this area. Come on. It's gotta live a little longer. He just wants to do this move over and over. I also need more stamina, but you know. Dead. I want to get rid of the frenzy. Anyways, now we've got Grimclaw next. Yeah. This is where we find out if we can make Blast work. Because we have to break the claws with the Blast before we can actually fight him safely. Because we don't have Mind's Eye anymore, and Mind's Eye has proven to be really kind of helpful. It makes fighting Grimclaw so much safer. Alright. So Grimclaw's gonna be down here. I hope I got enough hits in to help with the frenzy. Help get it available sooner. I'm gonna try something. Don't kill me. Don't kill me with the roar. Good. Cool. I got some hits in. Really trying not to get ship damage either. Yeah, do more of that. I like it when you do that. Kill that bug. Oh, come on. Looking for openings to work with. I think he's just back hopping. That's gonna be rocks. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, 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 don't kill me! Please. It really was. I was panicking. That's the big rock move that I'm really not confident about dodging. Dang it. That'll do it, yep. I was trying to go around the claw, and the bounce got me killed. Still, that being our second car is definitely not the worst. We made that last bit of health last an alright amount. So with Fortify 2 on, they've got a very respectable 386. And that'll jump up again once we're in adrenaline levels. I feel like time may still be a concern, but we'll have to do our best. That was scary. That's also a ledge. That should hit the wing arm. No, I was a little too far away. I had the angle right, but the distance wrong. Alright, now he's leaving. Yep. Oh, he's up there. You. I'm not sure where the best place to fight him on this one is. Probably like over here-ish. Maybe? Dang, I tried to hit the head and I hit the claw instead. And you will notice this is a recurring theme. I'm hitting the claws by accident. No, I was facing the wrong way. I could have got some hits in there. I like how I had that little delay between the hits, like, can I fit another one in? Yes, I can. Poke. He's really into the rock, though. Good, that was a good opportunity for that. These ledges. Another one. Another one. Good. Good. That's what we like to see, Tigrex. Double roar is exactly what we like to see. Yeah, time is definitely feeling like it's an issue for me on this one. I'm not liking the amount of time I have to work with. Those whiffs. No. That's why see, that right there, BG, is like any mistake can cause me to bounce, can cause me to lose all my health. That is the downside of having no Mind's Eye. And is why we like having Mind's Eye. It's all it takes is just one motion like that, and you've lost all of your health. I may end up using this lance and just putting Mind's Eye back on. It's enough of a thing. It's enough of a thing that it's probably still worth it. Yeah, look at that. We don't have the time. I'm having to play so careful around him because I can't risk bouncing. And because of that, time has been an issue. The extra health helped with Gore, but I'm gonna be running out of time because he has more health than Gore or Rajang does, and I'm having to play cautious. What are you doing? Why are you going over here? I'm having to play extra cautious because I can't risk bouncing. That's cool. I've hardly hit him at all. It feels like. Yes, but it helps if you... The thing is, I was able to attack the G1. It feels like I'm hardly able to because, again, I'm playing around no mind's eye, which means the claws are that much more dangerous. There's a claw break. Wow, he wind pressed me into the next zone, or down here. Go for the other claw now. I moved, I walked, and I gave it, I didn't idle, so I moved and lost my iframes. Yep, whoops. Whoops. 8 minutes left. I don't think it's in my favor, but I'm still gonna try. I feel like if I wasn't using the Mind's Eye one still, I might want to swap the health one for the Hayabusa. The Hayabusa one may be valid as well, because again, we need damage. Needing damage is just such a big part of this fight. Oh no, I messed that up. Nope, couldn't stance it in time. And I did a long back hop and the bite still reached me. The extra damage we get from having Fortify and Adrenaline 2 up at once is definitely significant. But that was Gold Crown Gore. Everything in this hunt is just big. Everything is big. The health was nice. And we got 2 Grimclaw. Dang. I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to get both of those though. I can't have both of those. So the extra affinity puts us up to 20 or 25%? 25%. Which is definitely nice. Yeah, foodie and insurance is something you want, but it's very unreliable for actually showing up. If you get it, cool. If you don't, well, you didn't. It's just a thing. That's my last of my Mega Demon drugs. I'm gonna have to farm more of those as well. Let me go get some more whetstones.
Yeah?
gonna try it with a crit I2, dropping the health 50. Again, it's coming down to I need more damage, so... Oh, I'm out of tickets. Go see if we can pick some up before I buy more. He doesn't have many. I do think this lance is a better choice than the Garuda one. So far. Just off initial impression, I feel like it is the better option for this. Buy a whole batch of tickets, why not? We already ate. Alright. So, Mind's Eye still missing. Swapped health 50 for crit I2 for the Hayabusa. I could drop Fortify Vest, but like Fortify is just really good. And stacks with Adrenaline, so I kinda don't want to not have Fortify for this. Yeah, I was thinking that, the extra crits with the attack. Rajang? Kinda big. Kinda big. Wow, he missed. Yeah. Still counts as a miss to me. There's the rage. There's the ball. No. No, I saw it coming. Back hop missing into the swirl punch. And then chipped. And yep, there we go. Goodbye health. Nope. He really, so I'm noticing, he really likes back hop into spin punch. That is a very common follow-up. If he back hops, he's probably just gonna spin punch forward again. No? Okay. Foodie insurance is very infrequent. It would be nice though. This quest does feel closer to a G5 quest than a G2. I have to say. I didn't bring more Hunter's Drinks. I knew I was forgetting something. Like, what's missing in this inventory? Hunter's Drinks. That missed? Wow, that's unusual. Have I mentioned back hop into spin punch, and I often just miss the Valor back. Okay. I'm always afraid that the back hop is going to hit me, but a lot of the time he jumps over me and doesn't hit me at all. And then I'm in a bad spot and I just get punched in the back. Might be. I forgot Hunter's Drinks again. I wonder if I can get away with large barrel bombs at the start of this. Come here. Yeah. Did I even hit him? I'm not sure. They weren't being used in the previous hunts though, so... Punched his way all the way up the slope. Forward, then back, then stance. I didn't want to advance there because I didn't want us to poke there because he has red arms. I could have poked the arms instead on the follow-up. Beam into beam into beam. Into beam. 4 beam in a row. Into beam. What? Oh, the slope. The slope put me at a different angle relative to him. So it didn't work like it normally would. I gotta take into account elevation when I'm dodging that. I'm dead. He hopped into me at a angle because I was lower on the slope, which meant he traveled further. Slopes really do add so much more extra to fighting regime that you just don't think about until it's too late. That's how I feel about this. Yes, that is a good emote. I agree. Good use of emotes. So again, what we're taking away here is fight regime on as flat of a surface as possible to remove the likelihood that slope elevation changes will interfere with attacks. Because that's what was happening there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, when we're higher up, it's more like when there's less elevation changes involved, then it's better to work with. The ledges on the hill are kind of annoying, but it's much less of an issue compared to slope. How big is he? Big. Kind of big? Moderate size, maybe. Nice, that's what you start with, huh? That bomb should have hit. Good hits on the head. No, I'm not doing the right ones. Stop. hopping into me. Okay, let's try this again. Up, and down, and back up. And I messed it up. There's a way to do that reliably, but I'm not hitting it. Dang, we have one good run today. That's all you get sometimes, though. Sometimes you just get one. I do think that this lance is going to be a better option in the long run. I don't know if I want to do... If I want to do Mind's Eye or other things is the problem. I just don't know yet. The bouncing isn't a problem until I get to Grimclaw. And the reason that bouncing is still a thing is, right, if I have Mind's Eye, I can attack the head as much as I want without worrying about breaking the claws first, which in turn saves time because I'm not being scared of the claws. And because the head is the big hit zone you want to be going for. And if I don't have Mind's Eye and I have to focus the claws first, that's time being lost that could have been going to headshots anyways. That's how we feel about this. It's just a thing we'll have to figure out how to get through. It's a thing. I think we're gonna go say hi to Tam today. Yeah, that is also an option, yeah. Like what, pitfall or shock trap him, have bombs down, corkscrew thrust into it. Definitely an option. We could even do it twice. Use a different trap, combine more bombs, and blow them up again. But we'll try those next time, when I hopefully stream earlier in the day, rather than later in the day. Tam was doing some Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, so tomorrow, I guess we'll see. I would like to stream tomorrow, but we'll see what happens as it goes. So yeah, I'll see you later, G. Bye bye.